I apologize. You can't see me, but we're fixing to start driving as soon as Ashley gets out here. This is Everything Wrestling, joined by Hardcore Christopher, and I got
car horn.
I got a couple questions for you.
Okay.
One, Tully Blanchard, England return tonight, came with being managed by J.J. Dillon. At the end of the match, a masked man attacked. This is just by what a little bit I flipped through real quick.
So JJ's back in wrestling?
I don't know. But after the match, they were the Jurassic got it would be Dillon the match got attacked by a masked man. Winded up being Shawn Spears. But after the match, Arn Anderson comes up on the apron or on the rail that they walked down to, and did the full Horseman's signal.
I am confused.
And walked off.
I'm confused.
So is this the start of the build to the Four Horsemen?
I'm confused.
Okay, what are you confused about?
I thought Tully and Shawn were a thing.
They are a thing. He didn't attack them. He attacked Jurassic Express. But he'd been gone for a while, and apparently he got blonde hair. From what little bit I was skipped over.
Okay. Unless they're trying to turn Shawn Spears into Ric Flair, that's not going to work.
Maybe that's what they're trying to do. But I thought that
But there's only going to be one Ric Flair.
I thought that was going to be Cody's scale as a leader. But we now got Tully, who is a manager. On, who's going to be a manager.
Did he do anything in the match is what I want to know.
He got the pin.
So, your prediction actually came true. FTR basically wrestled the entire match.
I don't know how that match... I'm going to go home and watch it. But my biggest thing out of this match that I feel is On coming out at the end with the 4. Did he win that trademark? And is this the beginning of the Four Horsemen Foreman?
I think he would have had to.
Yeah.
Because... And the reason why I say that is because WWE has not disputed it one bit.
So now I got a question for you.
Okay.
If AEW could sign any Hall of Fame-like person, who would it be and why?
Yeah. Like Hall of Fame caliber or somebody in the
Hall of Fame caliber. They don't have to be in the Hall of Fame, but the caliber of a Hall of Famer.
From any promotion.
I'm talking about any free agent.
I don't know who's on the free agent list.
So you don't want to answer the question. So I can move on.
I can give it a shot in the dark.
I was going to say, can I move on? I have a reason for asking this question.
Move on?
Okay, this Sunday, there will be a debut of a Hall of Fame caliber talent, according to Paul White. I expect whoever this is, to be the mystery man of the ladder match. And he also said it's not who everyone is thinking it might be.
Wow.
So that just spiked the interest a lot.
A Hall of Fame caliber wrestler that's going to make his debut.
And not who everyone is predicting it will be.
There goes Hogan.
Oh, Hogan ain't allowed in AEW because
well, neither is his wife. Well, ex-wife.
Yeah. So, I don't know who it could be, honestly. The one name everyone has been predicting, I don't see happening. But now that show's there, anything is possible.
Who are they predicting?
Brock.
I don't see that happening.
Unless, did Tony Khan get to him before Vince?
That doesn't make any sense.
Not necessarily. Brock has been unsigned since last Mania. Uncontracted.
But then why would Lashley and Corey drop Lesnar?
Because they know they don't have him. trying to throw everyone off. I'm not saying it's Brock. I'm just trying to think who would make such a shock.
The only person I could see making a shock is Bill, but Bill
is under contract for 2 more years.
It's under
this year and 2 more.
The
one name that I think is going to be showing up in AEW at some point, I don't see him showing up without a big cloud. And even JD thinks that this guy is with him.
Who's that?
It's CM Punk, but he ain't going to debut without a cloud.
CM Punk in a small pond?
That's not... How do you call AEW a small pond? You can't call that a small pond. It's as big as WWE, just WWE got more history. That's the only difference right now. I don't know who it could be. I really don't. When I read that just right before you came out in the call, I was like, what? Who? But it doesn't have to necessarily be a WWE guy. We got WWE, who's big. ROH, who's kind of big. Old people from NWA, which I don't think that's going to be the case.
Impact.
New Japan, which that could be where we might be heading. Like you said, Impact talent, probably from the TNA stage.
And they do have a working deal.
They have a working deal with just about everybody in the middle right now. I don't know, but I want to move on to the one other match of the night.
That's going to bug me.
It's going to bug me too. I can't wait till Sunday after church. We have Shaq and Jade versus Cody. And Shaq took a table bump and got knocked out.
What?
I don't know how it happened. I will have to watch. Apparently he was going after the entire Nightmare family when he went through the table. So I don't understand that bit.
He's what, 6'6"?
Apparently he got knocked out, according to what I read, during the table bump. And their team somehow won the match.
Whoa! Wait. Shaq is green. Very green.
We knew they were going to win.
Jade Cargill is greener than...
We have never seen her wrestle. We don't know what she was capable of. And technically, we don't know what Shaq was capable of. We've only seen him in Battle Royals.
All we know is that he did a dummy move by running through a table and knocking himself goofy.
So, FTR and them won that match. Shaq won his. Bischoff came to ask Jericho a question during his town hall. What else did I read? There was a qualifying match for the ladder match, but I don't remember who all.
Okay, you said you had several questions for me.
I just asked you the 2 questions I had. Well, the 1 question I had. Anything else you want to touch on real quick before we end this?
Can't believe I'm about to do this, but I'm gonna go out on a limb, and it's the only person that I can think of.
Okay, I want you on record. Who do you think is going to show up Sunday night?
I want you on record.
I will go on record as soon as I get your answer.
The only person that I can think of, I have no idea.
Give me a name.
Zack Sabre Jr. I don't know.
That ain't a big enough name. I think it...
Maybe X-Pac?
Well, who would make such an impact, though, that would shake the foundation? I want to say Brock. But... what the heck? Well, I don't have nothing to lose. I'm going to say Brock. And the only reason that might actually happen is because of Show.
That doesn't make any sense, though.
Show has friends in high places.
I said that. I said he had friends in very high places.
And I think it's going to be the whole different. And think about it. They got 6 hours of TV to now fill.
Oh, yeah, because of the
At least 5. Probably 6. Because Dark is about 2 hours every week.
Uh-huh.
Dynamite is 2 hours every week. Whatever that new show is called, it's going to be probably at least an hour.
Marty Scurll.
No, he can't. Well, I know New Japan refused to use him. But would that be a Hall of Fame-like attraction?
Well, you said free agent.
It would have to be a free agent to be signed. If they're debuting on Dynamite. Unless it's one of those business relationships. And if that's the case, then Okada could make a jump for that. But will New Japan be okay with not being able to use Okada for the minimum of 2 weeks?
Well, Okada is one of their big players.
He is. But would they be okay not to be able to use him for 2 weeks? Because to go back to Japan, you have to be isolated for 2 weeks before they will let you back into the legal main part of the country.
I think that's too big of a gamble for Japan.
I don't think it could be any of them big stars. That's why I think it has to be someone that was part of WWE or Impact. And Impact hasn't had no main event players for a while. Let's be honest. But we don't know if this is someone that we've been seeing recently, or if it's someone that's not been around for 4 or 5 years. And if it's been 4 or 5 years, then that would be during the time that TNA was still on the hots.
Elix Skipper.
There's no way.
We haven't seen Elix ever since.
But there's no way unless this is going to be a letdown, which I don't see that happening, not from AEW. There is no way they are going to bring someone of the caliber of Elix Skipper as a Hall of Fame-like debut.
Okay, you said Brock.
I'm just going out on a limb. Do I actually think it's going to be him? No.
I'm going to go out on a limb. I'm going to pray to God that this limb does not snap and break.
Oh, yep, so we can end this.
I know.
She's coming. Give me a name.
I can't believe I'm about to say this, but Shinsuke. I know Shinsuke has
I think he's under contract, but just for the argument's sake, that's your pick, and mine is Brock. This is Everything Wrestling. He's Hardcore Crystal. Keep it 2021.
Keep it hardcore, everyone.
Till we meet again. Cheers.